Welcome to CGP Pack 4. This is section 3, verbal reasoning. You can see that at the top of the page we have the synonym section. 7 minutes for 20 questions. Let's scroll down. The whole point of this video is to go through these synonyms quickly. So before each question, you can always give yourself a chance. Have an attempt first. Synonyms. We want to pick the word that means the same. Admire. Recommend, glorify, respect, eulogize. So admire means to like someone, or to admire, to like their skill level. Recommend, which means I suggest you do something. I suggest you have some water each day. No. Glorify means over celebrate. No. Respect, maybe. So we're going to apply this technique. Once we go for certain words, we can say maybe or no, and we can get rid of options. So it could be respect. And eulogize, well, you might be saying something really nice at someone's funeral. No. So the answer is respect. Just checking I'm in the top right corner. Yeah, I'm very small in the top right. Doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Doubt. So to doubt someone, to feel unsure about their skill level. You might feel unsure about your own skill level. To what's another meaning? It could be a noun. You're feeling doubt. So it could be a noun or a verb. So it could be uncertainty. It could be foreboding. Let's have a look. That means a prediction. No. Bewilderment. You are confused. You are confused. No. Apathy. So disinterest, boredom towards something. So the answer is uncertainty. So you might be thinking, hang on, William didn't really apply what he said to question 1. Well, I'm actually going to apply that now. So let's have a look. Doubt means you're not sure about something. So it could be the first one. Foreboding. Let's say I didn't know that. So it's either the first or second one. Now bewilderment I knew, so that means confusing, so that's out. And apathy means disinterest, boredom. So it's either first or second, and I know the first word means you're feeling a bit unsure, so that is the answer. I will cross it off. Hide. To hide. To not show. A bundle. A group word. No. A bundle of flowers. To bundle up. No. Expose means to show. That is actually the opposite to hide. Imposture. No. What does imposture mean? A spy's disguise. Right. So, yeah, same technique as before. So it could be the third one because I don't know what it means. And then to conceal, it could be that as well. So it's not this one, imposture. So the answer is conceal. Next. In the end. The ending of a film. The ending of a book. Conclusion. Yes. Boundary. That is the border of something. No. Zenith. That is the peak of a mountain, let's say. The apex. The pinnacle. The summit. Inauguration. Really cool word. Let's say the start. The president's inauguration. The president's speech. The first ever speech by that person. The answer is conclusion. Now you might be thinking, what's he talking about? Why didn't he just say conclusion? Well, I'm just showing you this technique where you go through each word and you say maybe or no next to each option. Humble. You don't show off in a test. You might get 100% and you are humble with your excellent result. Reluctant means you don't want to do it. Inferior means you're worse than someone. Let's say I am inferior to a top player at chess. They are much better than me at chess. Superior would be the opposite. Modest could be, and ramshackle I think it means messy. But it's either the third or fourth one, I don't know. But the good thing is I know the third one. Turns out ramshackle means you're falling apart. Because I've already taken notes. Because I've done this. So I'm just creating this video just to make it faster for you guys. Right, so the answer is modest. Beginner. You don't know a lot in a new subject. You've just started out. So novice could be. Veteran means you're experienced. Juvenile, bad behavior. Specialist, very clever person. The top of someone's field. No, the answer is novice. Rogue, you've gone rogue. Maybe you've done something bad. You're now against a company, against a group. maybe just against the law. Fool, no, that could be like a clown. Very nice moment here. When you see two words that are very similar, it's very unlikely for both of them to be the answer. Amateur, that's like beginner. Previous question. Cool connection there. Nothing to do with question 7. Amateur, you are not very skilled at a hobby. Villain, yep. Clown, nope. The answer is villain. Submit. You might submit your homework. You might submit to a desire. You want to eat all that ice cream? You submit to your temptation. To hand in, right. Present, maybe. Conserve, that means to save, to protect your energy. Manifest means to create. And enable means to allow. So it could be the first one. Yeah, let's have a look. To submit, yes. To submit your homework, to present it. Good. Okay, guys, so that is page 1. So you can see if I zoom out, that's what we've done so far. I'm going to quickly run through the next page. So let's zoom back in. Let's quickly get page number 2. Let's make this video as quick as possible. To alert someone. Or an alert. So it could be a noun or a verb. To alert someone. To publish, no, that means you've discovered something or you've written a book, you're showing it to other people. To declare, to say you've got something, nope. To claim, to say something is yours, nope. The answer is notify. Evaluation, so this is a judgment. Okay, judgment there. Prediction, nope. Coming up with a future. Assessment, maybe. Not only are you giving someone a rating, maybe their performance was 10 out of 10, but you're explaining their rating. So assessment could be. Measurement, maybe that looks like just a number. Rating, that's the number. So this is a nice chance to use the fact that when two words mean the same thing, it can't be either one. The answer is assessment. Perplex. If you find something perplexing, you find it confusing. To embarrass someone? Nope. Stupefy? Maybe. Confuse? Maybe. To confuse someone, to perplex them. Hinder? To not help someone, to block. So it's either the second or third one. And stupefy, let's have a look. To stun someone? No. So the answer is confuse. Ordeal. You've gone through a horrendous ordeal. Maybe something terrible happened. A situation. Trial, maybe. Operation. Nope. Study. Nope. So it's either the first or the fourth one. I'm not quite sure. So I would definitely guess. Turns out it's the first one. A trial. Right. Accomplice. Working with someone on a project. You might be on something bad. An accomplice with you. It's got the word COM there. Company. Servant, no, that is, let's say, someone who serves you. Maybe their level is below you. Nope. Outsider, maybe you can't trust them. No. Competitor, someone you are in the same tournament, the same competition. No. Collaborator, very nice word. To collaborate is to work with someone. Deceive, to trick someone, to lie to them. Frustrate, that means to annoy. Nope. Instruct, tell them to do something. Nope. Disorientate, oh my gosh. Yeah, that could be confuse someone. You're spinning around. You feel a bit disorientated. Maybe that's what happens to a lot of dancers or some athletes. You feel like you're dizzy. Could be that one. Mislead, maybe. So it's either third or fourth one. That's quite specific, maybe for sports or your position. So I'm going to go with mislead. Yes, mislead. Dodge. Yeah, to avoid. You might be dodging a responsibility to do your 11 plus homework right now. That's why you're watching this video. Or maybe I've sent it to you and I just want you to get these questions right. To dodge. To divert. Traffic maybe goes one direction, so it needs to be diverted. You want to go left? Nope. Gonna go right. Gonna go another way. Plunder means to steal. Don't get confused with blunder, which means a big mistake. I've mentioned this a few times to my students. I remember seeing that word plunder in one of the verbal 10 to 11 books. marauding pirates or plundering the loot. I think it was in that passage. Nope. Yield means to get. Evade is like avoid. So that is the answer. Translation. French to English. English to French. From one language to another. Repetition. No. Just doing something over and over again. Conversion. Maybe. To convert from one language to another. Preservation. That was like one we saw before today. Where was it? That looked familiar. Yeah, question 8, guys. Conserve. Preservation. Very similar. To keep. That was question 8. So, nope. Duplication means to copy. The answer is conversion. Don't get confused with conversation. I've had a few students say that to me before. Yeah. And conversely, the other meaning is, it means opposite. On the contrary, on the converse. Destroy. To, break something. To fracture something, yeah, it could fracture yourself. Maybe something's a bit wrong with your body. So maybe it's the first one. Collapse. To collapse something, to destroy. I don't think so, but you see, I'm not sure, so I'm not going to get rid of it now. Forge means to copy. To create a fake version. Shatter. Break. Wow, this one I'm not actually sure. So if it's taking me too long, I will just quickly pick one and move on. Collapse. I'm going to get rid of that because like maybe a building collapsed. Destroy? No. I think it's the first or fourth one. Let's have a look. I might have to check the answer for this one because sometimes I'm not sure, but that's okay. I know. I'll get most of it correct. Where's the mark scheme? It's either fracture or shatter. Just check the mark scheme. It is actually a shatter. A piece of glass has been destroyed. It's been shattered. But fracture might be for something greater. Something more important, like a bone fracture. Yeah, they're pretty close, though. I don't like that one. Now, I might be saying that because I didn't get it. I would have picked one of them, but who knows, 50-50. Today, that is the answer. Deliberate, or the other pronunciation is deliberate. This is one of the best ones in the test paper, because you look at the word, you think deliberate. You deliberately chose to do something, to spend your evening watching a film. No. The other meaning is to deliberate, to think about something for a long time. Enunciate means to speak clearly. Consider, could be. Disregard means ignore. And articulate means to speak clearly. Really nice example where the first one and the last one are the same. Articulate, that's a tricky one because that's also got a double pronunciation. Homonym. You could be articulate in French. You might speak the language very well. So that's an adjective. Or to articulate your ideas, to speak very clearly. Contest or contest, another difficult one. Now, you've got to have both of these in mind when you're doing this kind of question. And that's the answer, by the way. To contest, to argue. Misunderstand? No, you just didn't understand it. Surrender means to give up? Nope. Dispute? Maybe. Converse? That was quite funny. We had that before. Converse was the opposite. Where did I mention it? Maybe here. So it's either third or fourth, and I know dispute means to argue. And now the last one. Punctual. You're on time. You are on time. I can count on you. Particular means really specific. Nope. Prompt. You're on time. So unscrupulous means very detailed, I think. Let's have a look. Yes. And dependable, yes as well. So it's either the second or fourth. Punctual. No. You're punctual to school. You show up each day at 9 a.m. Maybe. So you're prompt to school. Dependable, I can count on you. No. The answer is that. So that's a quick summary, guys, of just quickly running through this test paper.